Yeah, I'm really giving you my whole life though, just to be all right for the rest of my life though.
Sometimes it's not always worth it.
I mean, personally, for me, like my pops was trying to tell me go reserves, and I'm like, no. I have a hard enough problem with niggas trying to tell me what to do right now. No.
So a lot of people say like that's the issue. It's not that bad because it's a game.
True.
You know it's a game,
like any other thing.
And if you buy into it,
true,
it's not too bad.
But
most of the time, you're just fucking bored.
And I knew what I was trying to do, so I'm like, there's no way that I'm about to derail 6 to 8 to 10 to 20 years of my life and try to do what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. What I do requires your full attention.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So,
when you got direction like you got, it's different. Like you're saying, you're definitely not about to unroot to go do some.
But
shit
if
like
I was
that.
but I got homies that do reserves and are doing really well and take it and do what they really want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But
it's a good way to start because once you're in reserves, it's like you're there. You're not really all the way there.
Like, you gotta go ride around in this tank real quick for the weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes if you got a good group of guys, it's like, hey, you going to play with your homies in the woods for a weekend and a couple weeks in the summertime. You get some guns and shit.
Yeah,
you throw some red dots on that motherfucker. You make it a good time. If you can sneak some beer, who knows? Who knows?
Go do a patrol real quick, slide.
Yeah. You fucking around talking about Call of Duty and shit. You looking through your night vision.
I got the homies that if it's something that you can, if it's a system you can buy into and make work for you, by all means. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I knew I wasn't going reserves, none of that.
So I contemplated it. To be honest with you, just about 2 nights ago, I had a dream that I was back in dive school. I was not even with that shit whatsoever. And, sometimes in your dreams, it's more of a nightmare. It's the worst of everything, right? Mm-hmm. In the dream, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I woke up the next day, I was like, yeah, fuck that, bro. I never, ever again would I want to do that or even be in that environment, even like reserves for me personally.
Put yourself back in that space.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, no.
I like my freedom. My life is not hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just be chilling most of the time. Yeah, I bust my ass, but it's like, I'm breathing all the time. I don't have people, yelling at me.
Peace of mind.
Yeah, I got my quietness.
Yeah,
I don't have to check in with somebody. Being in the military, it's like you're married, and if you're married, it's like you're married twice. So that's a lot of stress that comes with that shit.
Yeah.
Constant check-ins and whatnot.
Let's talk smack.
Anyways, man, we started off with, the military talk, and I got to rambling and shit like that.
Because your logo's so hard.
Oh, man, I appreciate it. Yeah. Shout out to friend of the family. He's like an uncle to me, Gordon. He was just like, dude, I seen your podcast. Fucking, I think I can make something dope. I was like, fuck yeah, try that shit. If I don't like it, I'll let you know. Yeah. He showed me this. He was like, I hope you like it. I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? Look at this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Holy shit, I appreciate it. I'm very appreciative.
Because obviously it prints well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Right? Hey, shout out to Derek. He did the cover art, things, man.
So I'm like,
high def. Yeah, man, but appreciate you jumping on, bro.
For sure, man.
Tell a little bit of my smack talkers about yourself.
Man, so Crooks, born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I think that's very evident because people don't just walk around with Bengals jerseys on. Mm-hmm. But been out here in Vegas for about a year, but been doing music recorded about 10, performing for about 10 years now, 25 years old. Just been maximizing my time and just getting better with time and being able to create genuine relationships with beautiful people, make beautiful music, do beautiful things creatively outside of music. And it just led me to the desert with you. So
that's dope, man. I fuck with that. That's one thing that I've been rolling on as I'm getting older and, experimenting and shit.
Yeah.
Is finding the beauty in people. When you're comfortable in yourself, comfortable in your skin, comfortable with your sexuality, you can start finding a beauty in everybody, in everything, man, feeling vibes and energies and shit like that. And I feel like I fuck with people's energies and shit.
I come from a small town, so that comes with a small mindset. And you can get real pigeonholed into thinking that people are just one way.
Yeah.
And I just try to remind everybody, flights are only a couple $100. You literally just have to not buy one thing, hop on a flight. And I hate to be one of those people who say that kind of shit on the gram, but for real though, experiencing other things and being blessed to have a family, and we were by no means affluent, but blessed to have a family that was able to show me hey, we're gonna go here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my sister is from North Carolina. We went to North Carolina, so you just experienced what it's like to go on a drive. You know what I'm saying? Me and my grandmother went to Texas, so it's like I got to see what that was like. Like you got to know it's different kinds of people, other places, and then you start getting more familiar because you realize the world gets real smaller once you start hopping on that plane, bro.
Yeah.
It gets real smaller. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, okay, man, I got a homie over in New York. I got homies in California or in Texas,
that
Vegas,
reach
or
starts opening
Atlanta or Florida or Tennessee, or you know what I'm saying. So it make it real small, man. This is just one country.
Yeah.
Literally. I don't have no passport or nothing, but it's on the way. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say but yes, that when you have that reach and you have that accessibility,
seeing
it's
different
different.
cultures, man.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's like you really get fooled into thinking that like people are just like how you are. You know what I'm saying? And this is the only thing you see now. I go out to LA and I see people act like everybody's doing their own thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Life is really like Grand Theft Auto, so you just see a bunch of different people just like all moving through. Like in LA, I see that here. It's a lot of individuality here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of individuality in other places, and it's just like you gotta open up your mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt stupid, you know what I'm saying, before taking my Cincinnati way of thinking other places, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, damn, okay, like I'm in a nicer, more respectful place. I don't have to be so on guard. I don't have to be so rude, you know what I mean? It make you a little aggressive, a little tense when you just grow up in certain environments and you know what I'm saying, you go other places and you just like, man, why the fuck am I being so skeptical, you know what I'm saying? Oh, because I'm acting like I'm in the Midwest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you gotta learn it. So
it's hard. It's hard. Like I was just listening to my homie was playing something in his car when he picked me up from the airport. Some podcast, and they were talking about, you know, I grew up this way. I had to make sure the doors is locked. Someone knocks on the door, you don't open that fucking door. You know what I'm saying? Whereas other people, there's like, we don't even lock our doors. Our keys are in the ignition and
my
shit like
sister's
that. So it's a dramatic shift that you will only know if you got on a plane or drove your car and experienced different cultures and shit. Yeah. Being in the military, I was very fortunate of that because before, bro, my mind was so enclosed of what the fuck was around me, and I was just stuck in thinking life was only a certain way.
Yeah.
After I got in the military, I started meeting different people. I was like, man, fuck that. And then my whole mind kind of like opened up to, it's still opening. I guess that comes with, getting a little bit older and experience and shit like that. But yeah, man. Anyways, you grew up in Cincinnati. Always, obviously got your Bengal gear on. We're going to talk about them here in a minute. Yeah. But let the people know what you're doing in Vegas, man. The music, we was talking about you feel like your music should be in some sports shit. In
I feel like I should be playing
and
when the commercial comes on in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Ja Morant catches a oop on the baseline, I feel like I'm supposed to be playing over there for sure. But I mean, sports inspires me like everybody else, man. Growing up in it, around it, growing up in a sports town, it just kind of becomes that, especially when you make music. You know what I mean? I also feel like I got the best rap basketball metaphors too.
Okay,
I do.
Hey, I'm a sucker for a good sports metaphor. I feel like especially for pertains to me specifically.
Oh yeah, I feel like I have the best ones.
Yeah,
but like I try to top them. Like when I'm writing. But just out here bringing the campaign here, we've done a lot of cool things, man. Gotten to rack up a few good releases, and it was just kind of time I had kind of reached the point where I was trying to decide, okay, am I gonna kind of be stationary in a way and just build myself out of home, or am I gonna try to take this show on the road and really see it, test the market and see what it does other places and really keep pushing forward. So that was my
that's what inspired you to come to Vegas?
That was my shake on the dice, man. I drove here on my Manifest Destiny shit. You feel me?
That's pretty gangster.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just packed up and was like, fuck it, let's go.
Fuck it, I'm out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Probably
I don't know if I got the balls for that, bro.
Like 6 months into 2020, bro. Like 6 months into 2020, I just was like, yeah, it's time to go. And
so I met you almost immediately when you came out here, like a couple months or something like that. Wait, no.
Nah,
we in 2020. So this about a
I met
year.
you like towards the fall 2021, I want to say, whenever that mixer was.
Damn, man, this pandemic is making them 3 years just blur in.
Because I spent 6 months out here just getting adjusted to the fucking heat. and just like, you know what I mean, my body temperature adjusting and my skin getting fucking drier.
It's different. And
I talk a lot of shit about how
too.
hot it is here, but that's also because I'm from where it gets cold as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that dramatic shift. You know, you take any person that's born and raised in Vegas like myself, and drop us in some snow, we don't do too good.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And they're like, you'll get used to it. I'm like,
no.
I don't get used to it being 111 fucking degrees for 5 days. I walk outside and get angry.
What was it last summer, man? We were in a 3-week heat wave where it was 115 every day.
You talking about this past summer?
Yes.
Yeah, for like 8 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it stopped for about 2 days, and then it came back. Mm-hmm. It lasts about 3 weeks. If you had any plants and shit that you were hoping to grow during that time, they died.
A plant died in my crib, like after I moved out here.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
I don't have a green thumb whatsoever, but damn, it's tough.
Bro. So, but that's what brought me out here, really just, I mean, taking the show on the road, man, and just bringing it where I can. I have analytics show that I do have a good market out here. I do got a good market in on the West itself, you know what I'm saying? So I want to nurture that and really be close to that. And then just keep on doing what I was doing at home and what I was doing in surrounding areas, other places. That's really what it's about. So, you know what I mean?
And then tapping in with Vari definitely gave you like a fucking reach to a lot of local artists and shit like that. Local inspiring people like both of us.
Yeah, literally. I met Vari through Quick. I literally, everybody that I've met, I can probably attribute it all through me meeting Quick, because Quick reached out to me and we started making music together.
Yeah.
And that good old North Carolina hospitality, man, he pulled me into so much shit. You know what I'm saying? So all these places that I hadn't even been yet, he was telling people, yo, Chris Crooks is hard. You know what I'm saying? So then I meet y'all and then they all like, yo, you hard? And I'm like, how you know? But like, it was, you know what I mean, bro, just
shout
like,
out to Quick, man.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Quick, man. Family mean everything, you know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, he's a real nice dude. When we hop on the sticks on Smash, bro, he wasn't doing me any favors. He beat the bricks off my motherfucking ass, which I'm gonna get that rematch quick. I'm gonna be getting that rematch soon, bro, because you need to catch these.
He's like a 2K savant now, and it's only because we started playing 2K at his crib.
He doesn't want these problems in 2K.
Oh man, don't get him.
Y'all play online?
Nah, we just when I would go over there and we would make music, we'd just start playing. And then like, I'm not no slouch, but then like, he's a very obsessive person. So at that point, he started playing day and night. And now he's just like super fucking good at it. So like, I mean, I got to get some licks back. But
man,
I
haven't played it like about a year.
Oh my God, bro. But I've never met somebody who like really thinks they're better than you at everything.
It drives him. It drives him insane. It kind of, I'm a little bit the same, but he's pretty cold. He's pretty cold. I feel like he's just one of them gamer bros.
Yeah,
he taps in real quick.
I'm like, you got it, man.
Yeah.
I have other things to worry about. You got it.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
But I grew up a game head too. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure.
So, what's your plan of action for your music going forward?
Just to continue like expanding. To continue like being consistent. Consistency is something that I've been known for throughout this span of just making music from 2012, 2013 and now. And I want to like really grow with the areas that I'm in and really just show like, like we really make some banging ass music and it deserves to be touched in a lot of areas. Like I talk about the playoffs, but also just like, man, like this feel out here, like knowing y'all feel my shit out here is cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have known if I was in Cincinnati right now. You feel me? So it's like just continuing to bring that in other places and seeing that result. Like I dropped a Temp tag January 10th. We dropped a new single, and after we dropped the record, it moved into my top tracks on Apple Music, eclipsing some things that were there for a couple years. So like, it's cool to see that result. And when I look in them analytics, Las Vegas is in those analytics. So I know y'all tapping in. So I appreciate that.
Hey, Vegas, man. So the thing about Vegas is that we're trying to get that label of in LA or in Atlanta or the Bay, where they really, or, New York, shit like that, where they really fuck with their own. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you're in Vegas, you got to tap in with the local artists. At least give them a chance. If you play some shit and you don't like it, fuck it, you try it. But we have to start supporting our people in our own backyards. And that's why we have podcasts like myself, podcasts like Vardy's, you know what it is, because it gives local artists a homing beacon to let other people, hey, this is what I'm doing, support me.
You guys are receptive, and certain areas you go, people are not receptive. Okay, I have performed in front of 5 people, 50 people, a few hundred people, whatever. People will act like you were not there. It's a very challenging task to go on there, get on the microphone, and make a room full of people who don't know you pay attention to you.
That's tough.
And it's something I've been able to develop to do throughout years. It don't faze me at all now. But like, it's hard getting people to listen to your mixtape. You feel me? So it's like, you really got to be coming with something other than that. You have to be an experience. You have to really be who you are and be it unequivocally. And people have to want to buy into that.
Yeah.
You know
you have to learn how to sell yourself without, I was going to say without going over the top, but sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an over the top kind of person, you know what I'm saying, definitely be you. You know, I feel like I really get to brew off being myself. That's why I don't ever feel like I have to do shit, bro. And like being, how am I trying to put this? Like doing what I've been doing for like a few years now, I know where I've went wrong in certain instances, and I know when to stop certain shit. Because then I'll just feel like, okay, it feels like I have to do this. Wait a minute, you don't have to do shit. Stop. And then just kind of then you start working from the mind of how you really feel, what you really want to do. You gotta be able to channel your thoughts and generate ideas very quickly if you're gonna do this shit. So it's a challenge, but you gotta kind of be able to keep your mind in a place, and that's why whatever your interests are, you keep them close. You know what I mean? I truly believe in keeping your interests close and keeping the things that you love growing up around you. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just talking about before we got on the pod, like everything I fucked with when I was 10, I still like at 25 or 8 or 5, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that memorabilia spans because I've had it since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So like things grow with you. And I feel like that's really important to keep when you start doing this. Like anything you're doing right now is because you loved it when you were a kid.
Exactly. That's what gave me inspiration to do this.
Why would I
grow up? For my
up?
love of sports. So why would I stop that? Why? Because we're adults?
Come on, man.
Are we not allowed to love the shit that we love?
Come on,
do the
man.
things that make us who we are and make us happy?
I will watch
that.
I will watch all 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z right now. Why? Because that shit turned me up when I was 12.
I watched Dragon Ball Super fucking dubbed and subbed.
Just cause I just ran back to Tournament of Power. I done ran back to Tournament of Power a couple times since I done been out here.
So I haven't finished. I have about 8 episodes left in the dub.
Okay.
Of the Tournament of Power. I watched this sub. That shit is hard as fuck. I think the Tournament of Power is the single best span of all the Dragon Balls because it's just the best 80 fighters of the universe is just going motherfucking at it for their
your shit is over. Your shit is out of here.
That's ridiculous. And you gotta bring the heat.
And it's all Goku dumbass fault.
It always is.
It's all his goofy ass fault.
Oh man, that's what makes it great.